Welcome back, everybody, to another Minecraft video on the Farside server. I'm Atyrum, and in today's episode, it has been over a week since my last video, and I've done a little bit off camera, like maybe 2 hours worth of work, and I haven't been feeling particularly inspired to build in Minecraft, so that's why I haven't really put a whole lot of time into Minecraft recently, and I've been putting all my LPing time into Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke. But I felt like I should probably update you guys on what's been going on in the base here, so yeah, let's go check it out. I've done a bit of wall building around the outside of the lake here. I built with stone brick, obviously. I filled in some spots with mossy stone brick and also cracked stone brick just to break up the monotony of the things. And yeah, I basically got this going all the way around. It's gonna complete. I can complete the wall eventually. I haven't finished all of it yet, but it's gonna go out all the way around here. This will go out around here. This will be actually be a. I'll actually dig this out at some point, and it'll go somewhere. I don't know where yet. I don't know exactly what the front of over here is gonna look like, so that's still to be decided. But anyways, there are some other things besides the wall here to show off. To begin with, over here, sugarcane farm is unchanged, but down here, this is where I would be putting some of my other farms. I'm actually going to take this design, which I use for my wheat farm. It's a very simple design. It's just there's water underneath these half slats, so that's how the crops can grow here. And this is, there are actually pistons under here, sticky pistons, and you hit the lever over there, the sticky pistons move down, and the water comes out and pushes all the crops out here, and I collect them. There's no hoppers here yet, but there will be eventually. I know you can use dispensers with water buckets up here, but the problem with that is dispensers take bows, and I don't have any string at the moment. So yeah, I decided to go with pistons. So that's a thing, but I probably could take this design right here and kind of copy and paste it. Well, not literally copy paste it, but make a similar thing a couple times over to make a potato farm and a carrot farm. What the heck is... I don't even know what that is. You can ignore the patterns in the floor for the moment. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the floor yet, or any of the actual decoration here. Right now it's all cobble and dirt and whatever ugly crap. Anyways, oh, what else do we have to show? There's an upstairs area. I put a balcony of sorts up here. There will be more entrances to buildings and whatnot up here. I might make like actual like houses up here. I don't know if there's really this much. Okay, what I'm trying to say is I don't know if I need all this space to have purposeful buildings in, or if I should just start making decorative things. Because I know I think I said this, that I would like to build things with a purpose. So if I try to start building houses that don't really serve any purpose, it just feels kind of pointless to me. So I don't know, maybe I could actually like rope this off somehow and have villagers live up here. I don't know. Although villagers are noisy nowadays because they added all the new sounds, so that might not be a thing that I want to do. As you can see, I haven't really finished filling in the mossy stone and cracked stone over here because I have a very limited supply of that. I still have like a stack of each, but after that I think I'm either going to have to find a fortress that nobody has really laid claim to. Or not a fortress, it's called a stronghold, but you know what I mean. So I have to find one that someone has not laid claim to and actually dig up the whole thing so I can have enough to fill my whole base, which I plan on being pretty big. I mean, it's going to fill up, it's got this whole lake here filled up, and I'm going to fill up this whole lake over here with other stuff. So yeah, I'm going to need a lot of mossy and cracked stone brick. I really wish it was craftable, but it is not. So alas, I must make do. Still have not named this guy. I'll get around to it at some point. So I did put an entrance on the cow farm here. It's I don't know. I think it's kind of an interesting design. It's kind of just a corner piece. It's not like a huge flashy entrance because I don't know what but anyways, inside here I've basically finished it out. I put mossy cobble into the walls just like the chicken farm. Oh, the chicken farm has mossy cobble in the floor, but I have a lot of cows in here, and my sheep is still hiding in the wall over there. I have yet to build my sheep farm, but I think I'm going to work on that in this episode. There's another sheep over here, so that's my other breeding stock that I will need. I think that's about all I have done off camera. So, the sheep farm, I am thinking, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this. I was thinking I'd put it like right here, but I kind of feel like it needs its own entrance. I mean, I said this already that I want to interconnect everything, so you'll be able to walk like from here and I'll punch a hole in the wall. You'll be able to walk right to the chicken farm instead of going outside and going back in here. So that actually be, I don't know exactly how that would work with this here. I could just tear down this wall or something. Like that. See, but the floors aren't level, so I'd have to put like a actually, that kind of works, I suppose. Or do I really even need a? Do I really even need an entrance if they're this close together? I don't know. Anyways, let's start on that sheep farm, which I think I'll actually put in the opposite corner over here. So let's try and kind of line that up similarly. I think I'll punch a hole right here. And I'll start digging. And yes, this is not very interesting to watch me dig, but I have a topic to discuss today. And the topic that I wish to discuss is Let's Playing in general, or making videos, or basically what I want to talk about today is why I make videos, because I thought that'd be kind of an interesting kind of topic to talk about while I'm doing some boring digging here. So I will start at the very beginning. The first Let's Play I ever watched was Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. It was a Let's Play done by a guy named Tenike1, who never really gained like a super following. I think I checked his channel recently and he had like 2,000 subscribers. So he wasn't like someone huge that I expect everybody to know about. But I watched his Jedi Academy Let's Play, and I think I watched a couple of his other ones. But the Jedi Academy Let's Play was the first Let's Play I ever watched. And that was like back in like probably 2008 or so. And I was watching it on my iPod Touch, because at the time I didn't have a computer in my room. I would have been in high school, like, what was that, my sophomore year maybe? And I know my parents didn't let me have a computer in my room, so I didn't have a computer in my room. So when I wanted to watch, if I was just hanging out in my room and I wanted to watch stuff, ooh, I don't want to break in there. If I wanted to just like waste time and watch videos and stuff, I'd have to, ooh, how am I going to do this? I think I have to put, let's just leave that like that for now. Anyway, so what I was saying is, if I wanted to waste time and just like watch videos or play video games, of course I couldn't play video games in my room because, well, other than having like a handheld system or anything, but if I wanted to like pretend I was doing homework basically, then I'd have to, and I wanted something entertaining to do. That's kind of why I got into watching LPs in the first place, is that I wanted something to do and I didn't have anything to do. I wanted to play video games, but I didn't have a computer or a video game console in my room, so yeah, that's why I started watching LPs. As to why I started making them, I think the reason really for that is that I saw other people's LPs and it was like, okay, I want to do that too. And I think that's how a lot of creative things get started, is you see someone do something and you say, hey, that looks cool, I think I want in on that action, I want to do some of that. Ooh, so I'm breaking into this wall right here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I have to cover that up too, unless I want to make the walls mossy cobble. Just what is the wall? So that's gonna be the wall leading down over here. So the stone bricks could be in there too. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to make this a bit smaller than I intended, at least in this direction. Yeah. All right. Let's actually cover this up. I think, yeah, that works a bit better as an entrance. Let's get rid of this though, and this too. And now we have to put stone brick there to fill it in, and that looks a bit better. Of course, I'll do some work on the entrance there, and there's a little slab up there that I have to go get because OCD, and I just could not leave that slab up there and know that it despawned without being put to use. Anyways, talking about why I started LPing. Actually, I should probably mention the first time I actually like got on a a recording program and a... Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is just a random cave. The first time I ever like tried to record myself making a video, that I actually did post on YouTube, but I don't think really anybody saw it. Actually, it's still actually up on YouTube, and it's a Pokemon video. I actually did 2 episodes of a Pokemon LP. Now, this was back in probably 2009, and I just sounded really bad. It might be because I had a terrible microphone at the time, but I don't know. I just sounded like really nasally, and it wasn't really pleasant to listen to. But yeah, I don't really know how I expected to gain a following because I didn't really like post it anywhere or tell anybody about it. So I just expected people to kind of find it in related videos and stuff like that. I mean, I looked back and it does have like a couple hundred views, which is actually more than my videos get nowadays, but that's besides the point. Because it has been up for what, like 4 or 5 years now, so yeah, it didn't go very well. I apparently at the time I was proud enough of it that I was willing to post it on the internet for everybody to see, though of course my name wasn't associated with it at all. I mean, I won't tell you what the name of it is because I really don't want you looking it up unless, I don't know, somehow you're like really dedicated. You might be able to find it if you know certain names that I have gone by elsewhere, and I feel like that's too much of a hint already for people who may know me too well. But if you know certain names that I went by other places for a very brief time, then you may be able to find that channel that is still up and it still has a video on it. I don't know if I know the password for the channel anymore, so I might not be able to actually remove that video. Although I suppose, I don't know, I don't really want to remove it, or the 2 videos, because as bad as they were, I don't know, it's part of my history as an LPer, so there's that. Alright, so is this room even... There's an easy way to tell if this room is actually even on both sides. It is not. So we need to remove this wall here and then do one of these numbers. And now we should have an even room. Yes. It is a perfect square. Anyways, so I only went in 2 episodes, like I said, to that Pokemon LP that I did long ago. And after that, after it didn't, obviously it didn't take off or anything, and I didn't even try recording anything after that. But I don't know, at some point I decided that, well, I say at some point, but it was like right after, like days after I posted it, I decided that no, LPing is not, Let's Playing video commentary for games is not really my thing. So I gave it up for a time, and then at some point, obviously this was back in like 2009 or whatever when I did that first LP, and Minecraft was not a big thing at the moment. But then eventually Minecraft became a big thing, and LPing in Minecraft became a big thing. And I wanted to get in on the big thing, but I didn't do it for a very long time because I was procrastinating. And then it was like the summer of 2012, which is actually last year, was when I first started getting into, decided that I wanted to make a Minecraft series of my own. I mean, I kind of decided that I wanted to before that, but it wasn't until then that I actually really got into it. I think, yeah, at that time, that was when I actually like bought Fraps. And once I actually bought Fraps, then it was kind of like I was in it for the long run then, because I kind of had to do something with it because I bought this. I paid money for this program, so now I have to make good use of it. I don't even know how I recorded back when I first tried LPing. Must have used some kind of free program or something that probably wasn't very good. But I do like Fraps. I've been using Fraps, and it's a good program. Even if it did cost money. But anyways, so in the summer of 2012, as I was saying, I decided to start Minecraft LPing. I started with I decided that I wanted to go with like a gimmick for my series to try and stand out from like other random boring Minecraft series. And this is going to sound really stupid, but I decided that, okay, so in this series, I'm going to like semi-roleplay and pretend I'm going to the moon. And I'm going to go find a village, and I'm going to like pretend to have science experiments on these villagers to test their space worthiness, and then I'm going to launch them to the moon, or something along those lines. So, yeah, it was pretty stupid, but I don't know. For some reason, I thought something like that would take off. Pun intended, somewhat. But obviously it didn't, and I'm here today. But during that time, I also did some series with other people that I knew from other gaming sites. Do I have any half slabs in here? Yes, let's use these. I did a series called Race to the End, and basically the goal of the series was to race to the end in Minecraft. And it was all done single player, so we all had our own like perspectives and whatnot. Perspectives. Something about that word just sounded funny when I just said it. I don't know why. It sounded off. You know, like when you say a word too much and you feel like it's not a word after you keep saying it. Anyways, so we did a series called Race to the End, which we never actually finished. I think still to this day, I was the only one to actually finish the actual race and get to the end. And everybody else just never really got around to finishing it. So there's that. I will consider myself the champion unless someone proves me otherwise. But anyways, so that was a single player series that 4 of us did at the same time. We all uploaded videos. Did we all upload them at the same time? I can't even remember if we did upload them at the same time. So that was one of the series I was doing. I also started a Nuzlocke challenge on Pokemon Ruby, which may sound familiar because I'm doing a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke challenge. Although this was not a randomizer challenge, this was plain old Pokemon Ruby, and I only got 2 episodes in, and it was kind of dumb, and I'm glad I didn't leave that up. But as you may be able to tell, obviously none of these videos that I'm talking about are still up on my channel because they are on in my videos, but I made them private because I don't really like them. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna make some fences so I have a place to put the sheep. Did I really want to make these kind of fences? I think I want to make like cobblestone fences. Do I have cobblestone? I do have cobblestone fences, or cobblestone walls, whatever. And I need a fence gate, or 2 actually. Let's use 2 fence gates. Dose fence gatos. Fence gatos. They are fence cats. And let's put this like this, and how many blocks out? That's 2 blocks out. And this like this, and let's put a gate there, and a gate there. And this like this, and this like this, and this like this. And a voila, hala, ho ho. And this is where I will be putting my sheep. Let's actually go grab that other sheep that was hanging around over here. And let's get him inside. I'm using these chests right here as like a temporary storage of all my building materials, so I don't have to... Basically, so I don't have to run back inside my main base and resort and unsort everything whenever I want to get stuff, because it's kind of a pain. And since these are all basically materials I'm using for the construction out here, I figure I might as well keep them up here. The sheep is stuck up there. Come down, Mr. Sheep. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay, I'm gonna have to give him a little help here. Let's see if I can, you know, not kill him. Good job, Mr. Sheep. You made it down with some very major help by me. Alright, come here. Let's go. We're going to your new home, which is a hole in the wall. It's gonna be a ball. And then we got to find a way to get the other sheep that's in the wall over there, over here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. I also have to put grass in the inside here so it looks nicer. I don't know, something about just putting grass down where the animals are. I mean, obviously this is a game and the animals aren't real, so they don't really care if there's actually grass. Wait. Actually, sheep are... It is important to have grass for sheep so they can regrow their wool. Wool. But for the cows, it's not as important. It's more of an aesthetic thing. Plus the fact that, I don't know, something about having like a like a semi-realistic animal pen kind of thing. Obviously, it's not realistic because if it's realistic, you'd actually feed the cows. Well, actually, I do feed the cows. I feed them wheat when I want to breed them, but that's besides the point. But you'd have to have more than just a room with grass in it if you wanted to have real cows. That's what I'm kind of trying to say. So anyways, let's try digging down here. And was there anything else that I wanted to talk about when it comes to LPing? I don't think so, but if you guys have any questions about how I got started LPing, feel free to ask them. Oh, I don't think I mentioned why I'm doing this series that I'm doing now, how I got into this. And the reason I started LPing again after well, actually, I suppose I should get into the reason why I quit after that summer spree of Let's Playing, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, where the heck are you? Oh, there you are, there you are. Alright, come down. Come on, let's go. Come on, Mr. Sheep. Sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Or is it a Mrs. Sheep? I don't know. Maybe this is Mr. Sheep and Mrs. Sheep is already in the pen. Mr. Sheep and Mrs. Sheep are going to make a lot of little sheep babies. And then I'm going to chop all their hair off, or fur off, or whatever you call it. Dang it, I put the freaking stone brick down, didn't I? Let's put that back there. And let's put that back there. Alright, Mr. Sheep, let's go. I mean, Mr. Sheep? No, wait, you're Mr. Sheep. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh, come on. Come on. I hate it when they do this. It's sometimes like you get the weed out and they don't even care. The cows all care, but oh, there you go. There. Let's go. Yeah, but sometimes you get the weed out or whatever you use to lead the animal with, the specific animal with, and it doesn't actually work and they just kind of ignore it, and it's really annoying when you're trying to lead them somewhere and you have to like, and it's like you have to put your weed away to do something and you bring it back out and they don't care about it anymore. But since we're here, let's breed them up. And voila! I guess this was the Mrs. Sheep because the baby popped out of her. Well, I'm sure if I bred them again, it would not be consistent, and it could be that Mr. Sheep would pop out the baby sheep this time. Because gender is not a thing that exists in Minecraft except for player characters, because obviously I'm a male with my beard and all. So, I think that's about all I had to do for this episode. I have a basic sheep farm started. I do actually need this wool for something in the future, which you guys will see pretty soon here. Let's see, what should I do next? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a. Let's get a. Yeah, never mind. Let's not worry about that. Don't worry about what I was just going off on a random tangent about because it's not important. So, in the next video, I will probably have done some more work in here, made it look pretty, kind of match it with the cow farm over here. Obviously, it's a lot smaller, and that's because sheep you can have a limited number of, and you never have to breed them again because they just regrow their will. The way to harvest sheep is not by killing them like other mobs. It's just to harvest their wool, and you get nothing from actually killing them. So I figure I can have a smaller number of sheep than I have cows, and I don't really need as much space. So, anyways, in the next episode I will be doing things, and I do not know which thing specifically I will be doing, but they will be glorious and glamorous and gosh, this. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.